And hello. I know it's been a while. I don't know who's gonna show up, but we got a good evening planned because we want to go into the eye of Hurricane Dorian. So I'm gonna be getting that set up here shortly. OBS has changed a lot of stuff, so forgive me. I do have to get set up a little bit here, 'cause I don't know everything they did, and they seem to have done a lot. So hopefully the audio is working good, and I'll rely on you guys to let me know. Everything looks good though. See how many people, 0 watching at the moment, that's okay. One person watches, probably me. Anyways, let's get into this. Alright, we are going to be... Ooh, what call sign? That's... What does Noah use? Nah, let's not use Noah. Play around a little bit. We'll be TWA. TWA 21. Type code Boeing 712. Connect. My flight plan is going to be KMIA to KMIA, alternate airport, KRSW, departure time. I don't even know the Zulu time. What is Zulu time? 1:42. So we're gonna say 0215. Time en route. 2 hours. 0. Fuel available. 4 hours. 00. Which reminds me, I probably should set up the fuel. We're gonna go full fuel on this. Probably gonna have a lot less passengers than that. I believe I can take off with that. Altitude's gonna be 20. I'm gonna file for 30,000 until I get to the storm. Oh, send in, receive route. Let's see, what was I gonna take? I was gonna take list. Make it easier on my way back. The departure is Bester 2. The PACX transition. That's all I have at the moment. So we'll file that. Did I file that as IFR? Yep, okay. Fuel and payload set. Full tank of gas. Oh, come on, easy. Did not save that. There, now that's all. There was an error here. That one needs to be 2, yes. 3, 4, 5, okay. It's gonna be 7. 8. 0. Do this one. Now tail's gonna be walk around capable. And back into the captain's chair. Okay, we're gonna need to cheat a little bit to get us going faster. Ready to start. Let's send that fuel and payload back over. What is that?
Stabilizer.
Yeah, I'm seeing it too, don't worry. If anybody else sees that, I don't know what's going on there. Alright, that stuff obviously needs to be calibrated. My bad. See, alright, so I just reset my computer Windows altogether. Everything needs to be messed with. Save. Don't know what that's gonna do. I'm going to increase the... No. There, it seems to be doing better now. So nope, I spoke too soon. Come on! Man, this is Logitech. I need a new rudder. So it's mainly this one. This choice is just a rudder. That's what gives me most of my issues. Okay. Oh.
Stabilizer.
So none of those are going either. Awesome! I thought I set the controls. Import. Okay, this is why calibration is supposed to work, but does not want to. Oh, that's why null zone. Give them all a little bit of a null zone. Decrease that sensitivity just a little bit. And like they seem to have the bright idea. Okay.
stabilizer.
All that looks good now. I am happy. Make sure this is all set up to go. We're gonna want all this junk on. Well, I shouldn't be turning that on when I still need to start up these engines, which I still need to set up the computer. Okay, let's do this. Flight plan. We know initialization. There we go. KMIA to KMIA. Cruising altitude, we're going to say 300. Cost index 50. Next page. Let's put in the fun numbers. Okay, 29.9. Alright, that got accepted. That's good. 104.3. And 79.7. Ta-da! Insufficient fuel. Oh, what do you know about insufficient fuel? Miami to Miami. But it doesn't know. We're going after that. Star. Oh, whoops. I need a SID first. PATS. Over to, we're going to be departing runway 26 left, usually. Okay, and then takeoff approach 0/ what are the winds here? Winds are 290 at 7 knots, so I'm going to say 7 knot winds. And the outside temperature 27 degrees Celsius. And flap setting for day is going to be 13. Check, check, check. Anything else? Nope. That looks good. Okay, we are good for connecting the... No, wait, yeah, we are. We are connected. Do 2.8. Looks good. Looks good. We're gonna want weather on. I'll go ahead and start walking mode to Charlie. Oh, hey, we already have some storms in the area. I like that. Let me hang to the big one. Okay, what else, what else? Okay, now I can get started up here. Nope. Where are we at anyways? On the ground. Open charts list, I need taxi, airport info. There we are. Oh, hey, that's quite nice. Perfect pushback and departure. Oh, that's right. I was going to do PACX. Let's launch this real quick. Nose to the right. start.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
KMCO. Time until takeoff. I'm gonna say 5 minutes. No, I might have to say 10.
Locking gear.
5. It's gonna be 5. Flight time. 20 minutes. Cruising altitude is gonna be 3,000.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Passenger count.
Release parking brakes.
Aircraft is a Boeing 717-200. Passenger count is going to be at the
Release parking brakes.
Oh, I don't have custom safety demonstration. Aircraft equivalent Wi-Fi and
Release parking brakes. Release parking brakes. Release parking brakes. Release parking brakes.
okay, APU air is on. Need a center field pump.
Release parking brakes.
You're gonna have to hold on a moment.
Release parking brakes. Release parking brakes.
We're still
Release
boarding.
parking brakes.
Let us know if you need anything.
3 minutes of boarding left.
Release parking brakes.
Support that pushback for now.
On behalf of the cabin crew, I'd like to welcome you aboard our flight. As you find your seat, be sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. If you have trouble finding a location for any of your carry-on items, please use the flight attendant call button over your seat and somebody will assist you. If the overhead bin is full, please make sure you close it as a courtesy to other passengers. Please double check that all your items are put away so that the aisle is clear and other passengers can make their way to their seats. If you're in an emergency exit row, please read the exit seating responsibilities in the card in the seat back in front of you. If you're not able to comply with these actions, please let a flight attendant know so that way you can. You are free to use your portable electronic devices during the boarding process. We ask that larger electronic devices are stowed once we depart from the gate. Thank you.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback. Locking gear.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard. Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and cabin crew secure doors for departure.
Okie dokie.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
You will notice a light illuminated above your seat. When this light is illuminated, please fasten your seatbelt low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the
That light
buckle.
bloom
We
is
suggest that you keep
too
your seatbelt
much.
fastened throughout the flight as we may experience unexpected turbulence. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft. Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor-level lighting will guide you towards the exit.
There we go.
In the event that the cabin loses pressure, an oxygen mask will drop right in front of you. Start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over
Okay, I
your
can
nose
deal
and
with a
mouth
little
and
bit
secure the
more.
elastic band behind your head. Tighten the straps if necessary and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure
That
the
looks
mask
better.
first and then assist others. Leave your mask on until a member of the crew advises you it's safe to remove it. In the unlikely event of a water landing, a life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Flip it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front. Pull the straps in tight.
KMIA
To inflate the vest,
traffic.
pull firmly on the red cord only when
Reporting.
exiting the aircraft. If your life vest does not inflate automatically,
6
blow into the
left.
mouthpieces for manual inflation. This vest is equipped with a whistle and light. If necessary, your seat cushion can be used as a secondary Bluetooth device. Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the strap, and hug the cushion with your chest. Please securely stow your personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened and seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is prohibited by law. All of this information can be found in the safety card located in the seat back in front of you. Please read it and let a cabin member know if you have any questions. Thank you for flying with us again, and we hope you enjoy your flight. The cabin is ready for takeoff.
Set parking brakes.
Go. See how passengers like going into a storm.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Okay, we can taxi on one engine for a moment.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Number 2 engine is now online. Turn on both the packs here real quick. Oh, maybe I should turn on auto rudder because this rudder is not going to work at all. Let's go to realism. Auto rudder. Nope, that isn't going to let me move the rudder at all. Unless it lets me. There we go. Because that was not going to work out very much. Alright, let's broadcast our intentions now. We are now ready for departure for runway 26 left out of Miami. Going in for Hurricane Dorian. Flap set. Stabilizer trim. Oh crap. When did that happen? Oh. That's just outside of Miami. Oh, I don't know what that is. Well, time to head right to it. That seems like where we're supposed to go.
Spoilers. Flaps. Spoilers. Spoilers.
Oops. Okay, this is a little difficult trying to do this. Steering with this while the ailerons are also moving is a little bit different than with the rudder. Alright, here we go. Climbing high. Up, up, and away we go! Hey, that looks blocky. That doesn't look very natural. Oh well. Let's climb a little bit higher. Take up a notch of flaps.
Stabilizer motion.
I know. I'm the one moving it. Okay, autopilot, you take control. I guess I was a little bit off. Oh well. Let's see what Active Sky is doing. Obviously, I'm over here. Oh yes, there's a storm there. Precipitation. Okay, it's not okay, I see, I guess I see what it's doing. But that is where we want to go. That right there, that is where we're going. Okie dokie, let's get us on track heading now. So let's head at 6, 7,
The flight crew has turned off the fast
075.
You can now get up and move about the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when seated in case of unexpected turbulence. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now passing through 10,000 feet. You can now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. As a reminder, please keep your seatbelt fastened while you are seated and do not congregate in the galleys or near the lavatory. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you'll be directed to a page to a small screen for internet access. We do offer complimentary in-flight TV thanks to our partners.
I forgot about those.
Wi-Fi, you'll be able to access our wide range
No
of
longer a
live
fact.
TV and paid movies library.
Just undid my mic there. Let's do preferences, thrust limits as MCT. That's a lot of red. We're going right for it. No, these passengers ain't gonna be happy. Hopefully we can get above some of these. Goodbye, Miami. Or Fort Lauderdale. That's what's below us right now, Fort Lauderdale. This is only the first bit of the storm. See if there's anybody else heading where we are. Nope, doesn't look like it. Not at the moment. Oh, I got a little storm. This bird's wanting to have an issue. I still got ways to go too. See, how are the passengers holding up? They are very satisfied. Ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be a little bit of some storms up ahead, so we're going to go ahead and keep this fast seatbelt sign on. Please sit back and relax and enjoy the flight to Hurricane Dorian. Now passengers have been addressed. I wanna see the lights so we can see them. We're supposed to be able to see them. If I can turn on the outside ones. Once it gets dark. I may have forgotten to install a very important add-on that would also help with some of this stuff. But man, is it choppy. I mean, look at that. Look at that turbulence. That lightning. Ooh, I do not like lightning. Every time at work, my dad, he likes to work through the lightning. Well, not the lightning, but work through until it's pouring down raining. And even then, sometimes he's paved with it pouring down raining, and I don't like it. I hear lightning. My first reaction: where's the truck or where's the building? Because I ain't staying out there in no lightning. I do at times, because you know, if first strike of lightning comes and I'm not, if I start running towards the vehicle, my dad he says things, so try to avoid that. But here we are in Florida, lightning capital, you know, whatever. He's just that type until he has to stop. With the pouring down raining, he ain't gonna stop. be a lightning storm and no rain, he's gonna keep paving. We have lightning strike not too far away from him, less than a mile away, he'll still keep paving. That's just him. Sorry about the yawning. But I'm all alone. Anybody who's watching this in the past, I'm trying my best really, but there's nobody here. Even my girlfriend isn't on here, which is sad. Where is she? She's actually she's probably still watching Grey's Anatomy since she loves that show. And I just see more weather up ahead. Oh, to joy. We're here at 25,000 feet. How high does this go? How high? Okay, let's see what tropical tidbits. My favorite website for hurricane tracking. I'll show you guys. This is my favorite website for hurricane tracking. There's Dorian, right there. All her glory. She's what is she now? 120 knots. I believe that's a Cat 4. She was a 185. 185, that's pretty big. Well, strength-wise. Yeah, it's down to a Cat 4 now. Which is good. It's weaker. It's also a very compact storm compared to a storm like Irma. Like, if you look here, the, okay, radius of circulation is now 200 nautical miles, but it was a lot smaller. It was 100 nautical miles, but even then, this data here really is a more, or was more compact storm. It seemed to spread out more. Bahamas just cannot get a break today, or yesterday, and I think like the day before. Either way, they can't get a break. Well, what we're in right now is one of the outer bands. Like I said, we're heading into this hurricane. Pull back up the active sky map. Okay, so we are getting into it now. We are in the outside bands of this hurricane. At least as far as this thing is concerned. So do I need to make any course correction yet? Yeah, we are about to need to make almost... Yeah, 060 might put us directly for that center of the storm. I'm having trouble selecting that because of this turbulence. We'll try for this view. There we go. We are breaking through these clouds though. That is a good thing. Much farther again. Active sky. Can I pull that? Oop, if I can pull it. There we go. There we go. Now the heading corrections go into play. I probably needed to adjust that just a little bit. Yeah, I did. Here we go. We should be making it close to the eye. I'll try to fly above the eye a little bit at first. What's the maximum flight level is 353. Let's go up to that height. New altitude inserted. Path error. I know. I want to go above this storm first, see what it's all about. See if my radar can pick up anything significant. At the moment, it's just a bunch of blobs. Blobs as far as it can see. Just a bunch of blobs. Range 80 nautical miles. That ain't too bad. Now this storm is a moving storm, so I will have to update where I plan on going. Okay, I need to change this a little. Oh, now that I want to change this, you want to add some more turbulence. I see. Every time I want to mess with this little knob, you gotta add some extra turbulence. So just hope I don't, there we go. Don't accidentally hit the autopilot off button, because it kinda, it's getting a little stormy here, that's all I gotta say. Granted, I'm trying to go above this storm. How are the passengers? Are the passengers still very satisfied? I know there's a lot of they're loving this. I don't know. I don't know what to tell them. Technically, their aircraft's pretty solid. I hope it's solid. I imagine it's solid. Oh, you know what I should do? I should probably turn this stuff on. Might help once it gets a little bit darker. Let's also conserve a little fuel, turn off the APU. Well, I'll turn off the APU for now. Just get bounced around like a bucket of bolts. That's not the eye, is it? Should be coming up on the eye here shortly. Where is the eyeball? The eyeball? The eyeball? Where is the eyeball we all have come to see?
In a few moments, we'll be starting our in-flight service. We'll be serving complimentary drinks and snacks. Please look in your
I don't
feedback
know
for our
what
list
kind
of
of complimentary drinks and snacks you'll be serving. Oh, hey, we made it to the eyeball of Hurricane Dorian. Look, we made it. Somebody came just in time to see it. We're in the eye. We have made it to the eye of Hurricane Dorian, and there's literally a bunch of clouds below me, so it might be a little hard to see. But that's okay, because we are going to start heading down. You know what?
Autopilot. Autopilot.
Heck with the autopilot. Alright, I want speed brakes down. I gotta follow
Bank
this
angle.
thing.
Bank angle.
Bank angle. Okay, yep.
Bank angle. Bank
We are
angle.
sorry for the inconvenience, but in-flight service has been suspended
Actually.
due to rough weather. We
Yep.
will resume service as soon as
Bank
it is safe
angle.
to do
Bank
so.
angle.
Yes, rough weather. That is what we are having right now. Where have you been, flight attendants? Have you not seen this rough weather? I mean, like, does the fact that we're in the middle of a frickin' hurricane not say anything?
Ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt sign is now turned on, so it is time to return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts.
Okay.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
I need to find that eye again.
We are sorry
Bank
for the
angle. Bank
inconvenience,
angle.
but in-flight service has been suspended due to rough weather. We will resume service as soon as it is safe to do so.
They are, very unsatisfied. Okay. Just trying to find the eye. Where's the eye at? I'm actually... Okay. Oh, it says... That, if that's updated recently, it says the eye is up ahead. I'm sorry, I'm gonna need to do something with this. But we also need to go lower. This makes it look like I'm actually in the eye. There's just a bunch of clouds in the middle.
We are sorry for the inconvenience, but in-flight service has been suspended due to rough weather. We will resume service as soon as it is safe to do so.
Okay, I am not going that heading. I'm going 090. Is there a refresh here? Yeah, this thing doesn't seem to be updating very often, and I am hitting more and more storms, which I need to not be.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to unexpected turbulence, the in-flight service has been suspended. We will resume service as soon as possible.
Unexpected turbulence. This is expected turbulence, by the way, lady. Continue our descent down. Come on now. Why am I going up? I need to go back down. Not down that fast. You find that eye again. Because this map won't update. My map isn't updating. Pretty sure that's still the eye. Everything looks different the second time around. Why does this not look like the eye? I back in the eye? There we go. Okay, something is happening here. Refresh weather. Uh-oh. Is Active Sky having an issue? It frozen.
Overspeed.
Oops.
Overspeed.
Hey, now that we're with Bahamas.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Okay, that's why overspeed was triggered, because I turned off Active Sky. Trying to restart it now. Get it running. Get my map back up. Oh yeah. Nope, I am
Bank angle. Bank angle.
definitely in the wrong
Bank
area.
angle. Bank angle.
Stall. Stall.
Pushing down with all my might. Get the nose down. There we go. Okay, what's my heading? Yeah, I need to turn this
Bank angle.
yuck
Bank angle.
around.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
I know what I'm doing. I need to make a U-turn, and you guys ain't helping.
Overspeed. Overspeed. Overspeed.
Pull up, pull up, pull up.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
I need.
Overspeed.
She ain't pulling up.
Overspeed.
She ain't pulling up. She ain't
Overspeed.
pulling up.
Overspeed.
Pull up.
I was trying to
Overspeed.
pull up.
Pull up.
Bam.
Overspeed.
Too low. Gear.
Stall.
Too low. Gear.
Look, I was trying to pull up. I know we hit the water. It's just what happens when you refresh weather. I don't consider that to be of any significance during this flight. It's just what happens when you do business like that.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
But we do need to say low. I guess this is a little low, but we do need to say somewhat low.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
Oh, hey, not. Oh, we're in an updraft. That's what this is. We're gonna be getting some updrafts, some downdrafts.
Stabilizer motion.
Whoops.
Overspeed.
I would help if I took
Overspeed.
the speed brakes off.
Overspeed.
Well, I probably need them now.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
My aircraft probably would have fallen
Overspeed.
apart by now. I have no experience flying
Overspeed.
Hurricanes.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Okay, we're almost to the eyeball here. About to break through. Somewhere over here. Oh, this is where the worst of it's at. Let's get down a little bit lower now. Need more speed brake.
Overspeed.
Not that much. There we go.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Like I'm only being pushed
Overspeed.
along. I'm trying to lose speed, but like I look, guys, my speed brake's out. Ain't nothing more I can do. I don't see it anywhere on here. Looks like I need to turn a little bit to the left to get that eyeball. Still looking for that eyeball though. Supposed to be calmer. What are the winds like? Wind variable at 99 knots. Variable of direction from 0 to 360 degrees. Yep, that's what happens when you're in a hurricane. I need my actual real live winds, please. 186. Okay, I think. Oh, hey, I can actually apply some speed now. Let's get down lower. Oh, hey, that's kicking it a little bit.
Pull up. Pull up.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
1,000.
Sync rate.
Pull up. Pull up.
Okay,
Don't
okay,
sink.
I'll listen, I'll listen.
Don't sink.
If I want to get a little bit lower. Look at that ocean. One good downdraft and I'm
Bank
going.
angle. Bank angle.
I'm gonna be in that ocean swimming. Swimming with the sharks, I guess.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
I'm not
Don't
trying to
sink,
sink,
don't
but
sink.
with that ocean, it looks so
Don't
pretty.
sink. Don't sink.
It looks so pretty.
Don't sink. Sync rate. Sync rate. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Oh, hey, was that an updraft?
Don't sink.
Pull
That's a down.
up.
Oh, that's a nope.
Sync rate. Don't sink. Don't sink.
This visibility is so bad.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Pull up. Pull up.
But the winds are calm.
Pull up.
No wind, so I
Sync
am in
rate.
the eye of the
Don't
storm
sink.
right now.
Don't sink.
And you can see the winds are 278 at 0 knots, so the winds are calm. just a bunch of clouds and everything.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Pull up. Pull up.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Now, to get out of the storm. Where are the passengers sitting? Very unsatisfied. Let's drop one of this. Problem. Generic critical. That sounds good.
Ladies and gentlemen, the flight crew has been advised that there is a problem with the aircraft and we must prepare the cabin for emergency landing. Please stay calm and remember that the flight crew is trained for situations like this. Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts. Stow any carry-on items, return your seat backs and tray tables to their full upright position, put your armrests down, and raise your window shades. Please also locate the nearest emergency exit to you. Doors can be opened by moving the handle in the direction of the arrow. Flight attendants will demonstrate the brace position that you will assume once instructed to do so. To assume the brace position, lean forward with your hands on top of your head and your elbows against your thighs. Ensure your feet are flat on the floor.
Okay, we are going to our alternate and ILS 26 left. Inserts. Direct. Alright, we are leaving that storm now. See if we can get a bigger picture here.
Stabilizer motion. Altitude.
Thank you. Nope, now we're going back to Miami. We accomplished our mission. See what else we can throw at the passengers. Diversion. Reason. Weather. Aircraft problem. So I can actually press this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be diverting due to a problem with the aircraft. We'll keep you informed and do our best to avoid further interruption.
Okay, I gotta do this. I gotta do it this way. Wait. Nope, cancel. It's no fun if I don't hear myself. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your captain speaking. Just a little bit of information. This storm seems to have wiped out some sort of communication relay that we have on board this aircraft, causing a bunch of issues because it seemed to affect some electrical stuff here in the cockpit. So we're going to go ahead and divert back to Miami and hope that nothing else happens and hopes no other bolts get unscrewed from this turbulence that we've been experiencing going through this hurricane that we did not intentionally fly through and did not intentionally almost hit the ocean. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy the remainder of this wonderful, uneventful flight back to Miami. Diverting again due to traffic in the area. being, well, being me. So, once again, thank you for flying with TWA. This is TWA Flight 21 with nonstop service to Orlando, Hurricane Dorian, right? Okay, wherever. You knew the game plan. Okay, again, we're gonna have engine failure before landing, so just be prepared for that. And very unsatisfied. Okay, I guess it's not gonna play it. That's okay, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, the flight crew has been advised that there is a problem with the aircraft and we must prepare the cabin for emergency landing. Please stay calm and remember that the flight crew is trained for situations like this. Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts, stow any carry-on items, return your seatbacks and tray tables to their full upright position, put your armrests down, and raise your window shades. Please also locate the nearest emergency exit to you. Doors can be opened by moving the handle in the direction of the arrow. Flight attendants will demonstrate the brace position that you will assume once instructed to do so. To assume the brace position, lean forward with your hands on top of your head and your elbows against your thighs. Ensure your feet are flat on the floor.
Oh, that's right. That's why I didn't play. I don't think I hit
Ladies
apply.
and gentlemen, the flight crew has been advised that there is a problem with the aircraft. and we
Ladies and
must
gentlemen,
prepare the
please do
cabin
not
for
pay any
emergency
attention to
landing.
those flight attendants.
Please
The only
stay calm
one
and remember
that
that the flight crew
you
is
should
trained
listen
for
to is
situations
head
like this.
flight attendant
Please
Choshi.
return to your seats and
We are
fasten your
diverting,
seatbelts,
not due
stow
to
any
any
carry-on
particular
items,
issue
return
due
your
to the
seatbacks and
storm,
tray tables to their full
but
upright
Hurricane
position,
Dorian
put your armrests
is
down, and raise
causing
your
some
window
issues
shades.
with our instruments,
Please
and
also locate the nearest
we need to
emergency
divert
exit to you.
and
Doors
hope
can be opened by
that we don't
moving
have
the handle
any
in the
major
direction of
issues
the
because
arrow.
we will be
Flight
landing with too
attendants
much
will
fuel,
demonstrate the
so
brace
we will have
position
fire
that you
crew
will
stand
assume once
by and
instructed
hope
to
that
do
we do
so.
not turn to a
To assume the
fireball
brace
down the
position,
runway
lean
like that
forward with
aircraft
your
over in
hands on top
Russia.
of your head
Thank you
and
for
your
flying
elbows
with
against your
TWA
thighs.
Flight
Ensure your
21.
feet are flat on the floor.
Hopefully it got that. Hopefully it got anything. I don't think it's getting it. Ladies and gentlemen, please do not pay any attention to those flight attendants. The only one that you should listen to is head flight attendant Choshi. We are diverting, not due to any particular issue due to the storm, but Hurricane Dorian is causing some issues with our instruments. It sounds so much cooler when on that. And hope that we don't have any major issues because we will be landing with too much fuel. So we will have fire crew stand by and hope that we do not turn to a fireball down the runway like that aircraft over in Russia. Thank you for flying with TWA Flight 21. Oh, now, oh. Whoops. How bad is it? Not how bad is it, but how fun it is. Okie dokie.
Stall.
Oh,
Autopilot.
what the hell?
Stall. Stall. Autopilot. Stall. Autopilot. Autopilot.
Oh, why do I have
Autopilot. 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 Speed brake. Speed brake. Speed brake. Speed brake. Stabilizer motion.
Get that back on track. So that just happened. It was 1325. Where's American 1325? Let me change the cruising. That way I know when to descend.
Stabilizer motion.
Who is this? It's Will Miller of Anchorage. Oh man, we are... Why am I still descending? Is the autopilot still on? There we go. Had drag? He wants me to stay at 3,000. I'm going.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Oh, I forgot to turn.
Don't sink. 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 Don't sink.
Autopilot.
Don't sink. 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 Too low. Gear. Too low. Gear.
Pull up.
Okay, autopilot, you're fired.
Pull up. Pull up.
I don't know what's happening.
Autopilot.
I can't get it to
Pull
go.
up.
Autopilot.
Pull up.
I guess now we're a boat.
Autopilot. Autopilot.
Sink rate.
Now, can you maintain
Sink
a
rate.
freaking altitude?
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
No, it just.
Don't sink.
Pull up. Pull up.
All I said was maintain a profile. 3,000 feet. It keeps wanting to descend.
Altitude. Overspeed.
See what happens when you turn too much
Overspeed.
aircraft?
Overspeed. Over.
Yeah. This thing isn't really getting along with me right now. How much fuel do I have? Fuel 76? Okay, that ain't too bad.
Altitude.
Why is the altitude coming on now? Okay. See what kind of aircraft that guy was flying. 738, okay.
Altitude.
I don't know, going into the storm seemed pretty fast. Going out of the storm takes a little bit longer. See if I can even still land in Miami. Yeah, it looks like I can. Possibly. It might be a possibility. Yeah, it looks like for now I can. Like I'm still flying sideways at the moment, but you know. We are still 320 at 99 plus knots. Two niner, 23. Now that I got the aircraft working how it should. We all good. This aircraft does not like the Hurricane. Man, you might be covered with the storm by the time I get there. How's that guy doing? Well, I think it's time to have a little bit of fun here. Just storm near. Actually need to be heading off because of work. So hope you guys have enjoyed this. I'm not going to be able to land this plane. So, unfortunately. But that was some fun flying into a Hurricane, I'll give you that. Even the bird had some fun. So I will see everyone next time. This is the Grounded Pilot, and I would say and a lot. And I could probably make a compilation of me just saying and. So, alright. I'll see you. Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed the craziness that was involved during this flight. See you guys on the next one.